So the first thing you need to do actually is to produce a station map, a map showing the locations of your stations. So imagine that here you have the coast. This is your coast. Okay, you have one axis showing longitude, say in degrees. Every unit here is a degree, and the vertical axis is latitude, also in degrees. Okay, so I just move. This doesn't work here. Hang on. Just move the camera a little bit. That's how I have to do. And then you can see the axis there. Technical things. No. Okay, lat and long. Okay, so this is now your reference. So now you can work out from your data the locations of your stations, and you can draw for each station that you have a dot. You might have one here, here. So what's the tricky thing about that? It is actually not that tricky if your longitudes and latitudes are given in decimal notation. If it's sort of 34.9 or so, then you can easily draw a point. You know that decimal notation is easy. It becomes more complicated if you have the notation in minutes and seconds. Okay, because a minute has 60 seconds, so it's based on 60. Okay, and then you have to convert into decimal. For example, if it's 50 minutes, okay, if it's 50 minutes, then actually in decimal it is 50 divided by 60. Okay, so you have to convert. You have to be a little bit careful. I'm sure that you can work. So let's have a look here. You can work out all the locations, and you can add numbers or so. But okay, this is your station list. Maybe you have two more here. Okay, so quite a number of stations. This is your station list, and it's not on a regular grid. Okay, that makes it a little bit trickier. So okay, so now what you can do is you do have a photocopier on your vessel. You go and you can produce copies of that. Yeah, say produce 5 copies, because you can actually use the station map now to show different distributions of different properties. Like you can do a surface temperature distribution, or you can do a temperature distribution at 200 meter depth, or what about a nutrient distribution, or whatever. Okay, so this is your template. And what I do in the next step, I actually write the data, the observations, okay, of the temperature observations next to these dots. Okay, we start with, for example, the top left dot here. You observed a temperature of 20.9. You write 20.9 next to it. Okay, and I'll leave you to it, and I just spent a little bit of time writing down all these numbers, and then I see you again. So enjoy your coffee break. Okay, I'll be back shortly.